So here's my 1975 Chevy K20, and I'm wiring in a Prodigy brake controller, and there aren't any videos on YouTube, so I figured I'd show you how I did it. I just zip tied the bracket up because I didn't want to drill holes in my dash. And then there's 4 wires. There's blue, which is your trailer brakes, that goes to your trailer plug. The black is your 12 volts, white is ground, and then this little red wire is what tells the brake controller when you hit the brakes. So you want to tap in your white wire on your brake switch, or your light switch, and then this right here is 12 volts, and there's a plug. So I did mine, so plugs in and unplugs. As I was saying, it just plugs into that T right here. That goes to that's a constant 12 volts. And then my ground went to the e-brake bracket there. And my brakes, I also made a plug-in. That way I can easily replace the wire if need be. And my floor is rusted out. So I'm gonna tuck it away nicely under the vinyl here. But I ran it through my hole since I don't have any holes in my dash or in my firewall. It's one of the nice things about having an unmolested SquareBody. And then I'll just run that blue wire all the way back to my plug, and I'll have trailer brakes. So I guess I'll update a guy here when I'm done and got it hooked up to the trailer. So I got the trailer lights wired up. Naturally, the Chevy's hauling the Ford. I forgot about the hot wire for the constant 12 volts. So I'll show you what I did there. I just ran it, that red wire there, to that fused 20 amp post. Hopefully that's enough. And then ran it down through the hole. And then all my lights are to that plug, which tomorrow in the daylight I'll mount it to the bumper. But the pole's pretty nice. Not like the dually, but unfortunately the dually popped the head gasket, so this thing will make do for a while. So I guess we'll haul it back home real quick. But there's the brake controller. See, I press the brake, it lights up. So this front end is so loose on this, I don't really want to take it anywhere besides around town. I gotta put a new steering gear in it, but that didn't sound good, whatever that was, but we'll ignore it. So this is a 350 turbo 350 trans, a 203 transfer case truck. Trying to go easy on it because I've never hauled anything with this. I put 5,000 miles on it over the last year and a half with no breakdowns yet, knock on wood. I've only hauled a trailer once with it during the daytime because I got another rig stuck and I needed the winch on the trailer. And it didn't have running lights before, it just had the turn signal lights wired up for the farm, I guess, and brake lights. So I never hauled it at night or anything, but I just was working all day, didn't have time during the day to wire it up. But if the load ain't right, haul it at night, right? So I guess we'll start slowing down really early. So I'm on the brakes, turning into my place. I'd say this is a good trailer's 3,000, truck's like 6. I'd say 9,000 pounds on it. Not bad. But I bet you I'm not getting good mileage. So, SquareBody hauling a load.